right, let's check out what's going on back here. There is the pear tree. It didn't flower, so I ended up giving it a haircut to further prune it better for the future. I think that one's going to be doing very well. The Valencia orange tree. This is going to be its best year yet. It just has fruit everywhere you look. You see little fruits. Like basically every branch is just like this. I bet there's going to be a nice fruit drop happening. One just fell in my hand there, which is typical. They supposedly lose like 90% of their fruit drops. But, you know, if I'm left with 100 or 200, I'm not complaining. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. Thank you very much. Plum. This thing's loaded everywhere. And I recently was watching a video that you can graft peaches onto plums. So I might look into that. And I definitely got a few peaches here. Just a couple little ones. Same with this one. There's another peach tree I planted. It's waking up. But it also has little fruits on it. And then my most mature one, which I'm busy wrapping a fence around, trying to keep deer out of here. This one is the most furthest along. Yeah, there we go. You can see that fruit. This one probably has, I don't know, 10 of them on it or so after thinning it. I actually want to have big old juicy peaches if possible. Right here in North Florida. And here's a fig tree. Look at this guy. Nice and big. Year 4. And it should start be producing. Yeah, it's doing its thing. See that right there? That's a baby fig. Here's a new one. This is a persimmon. Forget the variety's name. I think it's the astringent variety. You gotta wait for it to get really sweet. You can like bake with it. I'm gonna try marinating meat with it. Here's a wild persimmon that I found on the property when I mowed it down, and I'm keeping it. I got a wild blackberry patch behind me. That's gonna produce. Let's go and take a look at that. This is what the wild blackberries look like. Those things are thorny. You don't want to get your hand stuck in that. But I like how they taste. They're big and plump and delicious. Pawpaws are waking up. Check that out. I have, I think 6 of them in the ground right now. 7 of them, something like that. There's another one. They're just babies. They're gonna get good sunlight in the morning, and then in the afternoon they'll mostly be in the shade. I kind of put them towards the back of the property here where it borders the woods. A lot of people don't know about pawpaws. They're like the mango of the South, and they're original to the United States. They're natives. I'm planting them at their most southern range, more or less, being in North Florida. But as time goes on, let's see if I get some fruit out of it. Show you, oh, Tangelo. This tree's awesome. And it's completely loaded with fruit. It's gonna be my best year yet here. trying to make it to where every season I have something to eat. It's a challenge to do, but when you throw citrus in the mix, it actually makes it better, because most citrus, at least like sweet citrus, are winter crops, which I can't really think of many other things that are winter crops. I mean, in Miami, plantains and bananas were, depending on where they were in their cycle of growth. Here's plantains right here. If I ever get plantains off of it, that'd be cool, but those things are a couple years old, and maybe even 3 years old. They die once winter comes, but not fully, and then they come back. But like last fall, it flowered, and then, you know, November's chills came and the flower died. But, you know, you just got to try. See, throw stuff and see what sticks. Here's another citrus. This is a honey tangerine. It's got fruits all over it. I'm hoping I can have at least 10 off of that little one. That's a kumquat behind me. That was the last one to fruit and have fruit left over, and I think I ate it, the last one, last weekend mowing the lawn. This is a Satsuma mandarin. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, there you go. You can see one of them here. This tree right now probably has 300 of those on it. And I would say after fruit drop, this tree will easily have 150, maybe even 200 mandarins on it. And over here I got more stone fruits. That's a pear. This is an apple. That's a Dorset apple. It's a tall thing. It's bush low to the ground. And it was flowering, but I don't think I got any fruit. Maybe next year. It's still only a few years old at the most. This is thornless blackberries. These things are awesome. They're big and plump. They taste really good. These ones are going to be out in full sun. I built a trellis for them. And I'm currently trying to multiply them. You can see this pot. I dipped the ends in the pots. By dipping the ends of these into pots, they'll eventually root. And then I cut them, and then I have a new plant to plant out somewhere else. I don't know about you, but I like having handfuls of blackberries. Like every day, just a big old handful. I can't eat enough of them. The white grapefruit. I think next year it's gonna fruit. This year, and I know some people don't like grapefruit. I feel, I don't know, supercharged when I have it. And I like juicing them more than anything. And white grapefruit juice, to me, is really good. I like it. I have a taste for it. But it's like steroids for your health. And that's a big benefit of eating your own food, is if you're not stuffing your face with junk and you're only eating this stuff, you just feel like you have a tune-up. This is a ruby red grapefruit. That's a little sweeter than a white grapefruit. Same thing, same concept. You got a big glass of it. It's delicious. Here's Meyer lemons. And, you know, the goal is to not spend money, so you're saving money. You're increasing your health. So in a sense, you're saving money right there. And maybe even you'll make money because you got more energy and you feel better. So from a financial standpoint, it makes all kinds of sense to grow your own food if you can. A lot of people don't have, you know, a big backyard to do this in. And there's pros and cons to that. You know, I got to drive a little further to get to where I need to go, but when I come home, I'm in a very peaceful situation. Well, you guys have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed this little tour, what's happening. I'll see you on the next one.